from the College of Mass Communications on the campus of Texas Tech University. This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Hi and welcome to MCTV. I'm Daniel Horsch.
And I'm Taylor White. Record rain hit the city of Lubbock hard with 7 inches of rain in one day, leaving an empty campus and city streets flooded. Students received phone calls and text messages from the University Emergency Response Service. Although the rain subsided on Friday, it was too late. Classes were canceled and faculty were sent home.
Water levels are back to normal here in the hub city, but you can't say the same about gas. Gas prices continue to soar, burning holes in wallets all across the country. Our Brittany Loeyball has more on this issue.
People don't have a lot of options when filling up their gas tank. Expensive, more expensive, and most expensive. Most of people's paychecks are going into the gas tank and they're getting fed up. OPEC collects gas prices from every city in the United States, and West Texas's average gas prices are higher than other major cities in Texas. Petroleum engineering professor at Tech, Waylon House, says there are many factors which contribute to West Texas's higher prices at the pump.
We produce a lot of oil, not nearly as much as we used to in this region. But a lot of it, doesn't end up even in our own refineries.
House also says weather is a major factor in fluctuating gas prices, and KLBK meteorologist Troy Christensen agrees, saying the weather forecast may have a large influence in changing prices.
I know, if for a place that has been hit by a hurricane, they will artificially inflate gas prices just based on what they think, how many drivers they think they're going to be able to fill up.
Experts agree that gas prices shift for many reasons, but until prices fall, you may need to save a few dollars for a rainy day. This is Brittany Loeyball.
Break-ins happen frequently, but some students want to know why their stolen items are not covered by their insurance providers. V. Fung has more on this story.
Recently, Texas Tech students complained about continuous car break-ins near campus. Lubbock Police reports almost 1,900 home and car break-ins this year alone. The number increased since last year by 2.1%. Although most students have some sort of insurance premium on their vehicle, there are several incidents where stolen items are not covered by the insurance company.
My insurance didn't cover anything because I didn't file a claim because the deductible was too high.
Students who live in apartments close to campus park in parking lots available to them. Several students reported missing CD players, radios, MP3 players, and textbooks, along with many other items. But State Farm sales rep Daniel Jennings says that with just basic coverage, insurance can only cover what's attached to the vehicle. Jennings also says there's another way your belongings can be covered that most people don't know about.
If you have a renter's policy in force, which basically that just covers your contents. It's like if you own a home, it covers the actual home itself, the contents inside. Okay, renter's policy is basically the same but on a smaller scale, and it does extend to things you may carry with you in your car.
Jennings says most break-ins occur because the thief knows that there are valuables in the car. He says to avoid being a victim of the break-in, follow simple steps like lock your door and don't leave valuables in the car where it can be visible to others. This is V. Fung, TexasTechToday.com News.
Organizing trips to the Strip might be a thing of the past. A petition in the hub city might bring alcohol sales to a corner store near you, but not without a fight. Reporter Eric Quisenberry has more on this issue.
For more than 30 years, Lubbock residents had two choices when it came to purchasing alcohol: buying by the drink at certain bars and restaurants, or driving out to the Strip. But a petition drive could bring the winds of change to the hub city.
The two petitions are extremely important for people to understand the differences. One is to actually allow the sale of beer and wine and spirits throughout the city and throughout the county. And the second effort is to allow restaurants that currently exist or future restaurants to allow them to sell mixed beverages.
The Chamber of Commerce is running the petition, but City Councilman Todd Klein was the first to bring the issue back into the public scope.
For me, it's about public safety, but for a lot of reasons, people are saying, you know what, we need to look at alcohol sales in a way that's responsible, mature, and I think ultimately makes us safer.
If successful, the petition effort would bring the issue to a vote, but some people don't want to see the movement make it that far.
the losers are going to be the taxpayers who experience the increased cost of crime, the increased cost of fatalities, wrecks, increased cost of adding police forces.
Jones is part of a political action committee working to oppose the petition effort. But Klein says allowing sales within the city would actually save lives.
And I think it is potentially a public safety issue. I just can't guarantee that, we'll never know if we pass this whether or not we indeed save some lives. My suspicion is that we will.
The petitions haven't hit the street yet, but each one will require more than 15,000 valid signatures. Klein believes there will be enough. Jones is hoping there won't be. The sober decision will rest in the hands of the people of Lubbock. Reporting for Texas Tech, I'm Eric Quisenberry.
Starting in 2005, students at Texas Tech began a mandatory tutorial program called Alcohol EDU. 3 years later, students are still taking the course, but with mixed feelings. Reporter Corey Pope has the buzz on this story.
In 2005, Texas Tech University adopted a program to help students understand the consequences of alcohol consumption. Student Health Services Clinical Department Administrator Julie McCulley says Tech took specific data about how alcohol usage affects students' daily lives.
We found that in a lot of areas, our students in our campus environment was actually off of the national average, meaning that our students were experiencing alcohol-related consequences at a higher rate than the national average.
Alcohol EDU is a mandatory online tutorial for all incoming freshmen. McCulley says with this program in use, they are seeing students become more conscious of their drinking habits.
In 2004, when we implemented the survey, or administered the survey the first time, our numbers were kind of far off the national average in some cases. We got a lot better in 2007. And we can't say that the course was the cause of that change, because you can't do that when you look at statistics. But we believe that it definitely contributed.
Freshman Amanda Custer says this program did not change her outlook about alcohol.
I passed the first quiz at the beginning, so I didn't really think it was necessary that I do the whole project, but I did it, and I pretty much already knew it. I didn't really pay attention.
Although students may not find Alcohol EDU beneficial, Texas Tech will continue to implement the program. This is Corey Pope for TexasTechToday.com.
Well, that's all the news we have for you today. Thanks for watching MCTV. I'm Taylor White.
And I'm Daniel Horsch. We'll see you guys next week.